See, y'all gotta know that every timeline that we're in, it don't matter where you at, no matter what lifetime you're in, you're going to experience some spiritual warfare. Many of you guys have been going through it, trying to figure out why this one person or these people are the ones that are bringing the spiritual warfare against you. You already know it's gonna happen no matter what. Your thing is to combat. You gotta work it out, okay? You gotta do your thing. Throw them fists up and begin to war in the spirit. I mean, I said in the spirit. Because remember, most things happen spiritually before it happens in the physical. And many of you guys have been tested, and people have been testing your gangster concerning spiritual warfare. Trying to start that business, trying to write that book. Yeah, trying to get them sales. Starting your own YouTube, whatever you're doing. You've experienced it. Many of you guys have had certain people, and what I was picking up on was a feminine energy. There's another feminine energy. Most of these females out here that y'all be hanging around and considering friends, considering, okay, we blood kin, we good, I ain't gotta worry about them. Most of them be the ones that the Most High end up showing you are the ones that's bringing that spiritual warfare to your doorstep. Them be the ones. But see, that's the thing. When you know better, you do better. You gotta pray and fight in the spirit. I said it. Pray and fight in the spirit. Don't worry about what these fools doing, because baby, they fighting in the physical, but they don't understand they're being used by something spiritual to attack you. So that feminine energy that we're speaking of, I was getting that they're the reason why someone passed away in your family. Okay? And this was recently given to me, this message. They're the reason why. They were into it with a particular person in your family, and they're the reason. Spirit says you gotta know. This is what it is. You got to know. He wants you to know what was really behind it. These are situations that the chosen ones went through and couldn't quite put a finger on it. You're like, why did this person all of a sudden pass away? There was nothing wrong with them. They were perfectly fine. Their health was good. What in the world? But it was something that happened that said, oh, natural causes. Or maybe not natural causes. In fact, this woman may have showed up when this death happened, but had no sympathy. There were no tears. It was basically them coming around as a mockery of what happened in that family or in that situation. Most of you guys know that whoever this woman is of course, it's the family. I keep speaking about family because we're speaking of the times. You know, these are the times that we see that there are mothers against daughters, daughters against mothers, sons against fathers, fathers against sons. And this is the time that the Bible speaks of. These are the times that will happen towards the end of days. We are seeing these things happen in this woman because she mocked whatever happened in this situation. And there were a lot of tragedies happening during this time, maybe even in this feminine energies family, even in their immediate family, there were things happening there. It's almost as if those things begin to backfire. But this time, Spirit says there will be no more crying for you. You won't have to worry. In fact, even when a person passes away, it speaks of not mourning because you understand that there's another life. This person is gone over in glory with the Father in another life. See, when we're speaking about this feminine energy, she has a demonic presence that is in her. She is deliberately laughing. This spirit is laughing through her, making her think that you are the person that took the fall, is the one who's been sabotaging her life. It's almost as if she's dealing with a demonic presence because she has dabbled into witchcraft. She's went into the dark arts, and she is dealing with a spirit that is not of the Holy Spirit, that is not of God. And it's telling her things that are not true about certain particular people. Also, Spirit says now at this point, she's beginning to look at everyone in the family to see who she thinks is against her. There are things that she's done. These things she did because she felt like these people were against her. But it was all because of that spirit that she has. There's many of you guys that know of particular family members who have went and seen spiritual workers, who's went and spoken to different people, and they tell them lies. They connect to fake spiritualists who are wanting money. That's all they're wanting, or they're wanting something out of the situation for themselves. And this feminine energy has taken the fall and using this as a torch or a crutch. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Using this situation as a crutch so that she can come against and attack these chosen ones. It's basically the enemy using her to try and take down the chosen ones in the family. But Spirit says you are the one who knows. You are the one who's receiving messages concerning this woman. That's probably why you're here on this video now, because Spirit is trying to show you, because you are the one who's going to break whatever this woman has on her. You're going to break that spirit off of your family. There's going to be a turnaround, and there's a quick turnaround immediately because of the prayers and the affirmations, things that you have been doing to get rid of this spiritual warfare in your family. There's so much going on. You have been chosen to take these spirits down and to move them and remove them out of your family. Most of you may wonder, why is it coming to you, or why is this happening to you? It's because that spirit within this woman knows that you're the chosen one, knows that you see things. And especially, I guarantee you that woman ain't really want to speak with you. She ain't never really want to talk to you like that. It's because she knows, that spirit in her knows that you gonna see it. You gonna speak to it. And once you speak to that thing and command it to go, it got to go. It ain't no more, okay? But trust and believe. Trust and believe you are the one who God is using to break this generational curse, this evil spirit in your family, because you were meant to do this. You were sent for such a time as this, where I said that there are mothers against daughters and fathers against sons. You are the spiritual, and you're the spiritual OG, basically. You're the one who's going to break these curses. And I understand that you don't like the fact that you keep having to go through these things. Time and time again, you begin to see these spirits showing up in different people. It's almost as if you're meeting the same type of person. Even in these situations where you meet people who you dated or you've been in relationships with, it seems like you keep encountering the same spirit. Is because you are the one who's meant to break these spirits and to break these things off of people. So it's time for you to stand up and, baby, get on guard and do your thing, your prayers, your fasting, everything that you do concerning your spirituality. You're the one to break the curse. And see, Spirit says you are the strongest one. You're the strongest one to take down the strong man that is in your bloodline. Period. In case you didn't know, I am doing personal consultations. I'm ready to connect with you guys. I'm open to do these now. I know you guys have been waiting and you've been asking. So if you'd like to connect with me, just go into the description bar below and check it out. You'll see how to connect to me, and you'll be able to get a personal consultation with the diva. I would love to talk with you and get to know you and help you with all of your questions. So make sure you take this opportunity while it's going. Okay, I love you guys. Now, I just know y'all don't went and got my book, The Burning Bridge. Y'all don't went and got my book, right? I got several of them, and they ready to be shipped to you today. Okay, so make sure you go and get this book. All you gotta do is look in the description bar below, or look on the description in the bio, okay? Go over there and get your book today. You're gonna love this. This is gonna help you to realize that God is still in charge. He is still moving in your life. So many blessings on top of blessings you're gonna realize when you read this book, because you do not have to suffer alone, okay? I love you. Thank you. Make sure you go and get it. Go ahead and get it. Peace and blessings.